Hi students, welcome back to this class. The previous class we have seen about the supplement reader, the first patient by C.V. Burgess. The first part is completed. Now let us move on to the part 2. Take your book, page number 92. Okay. The heading is The First Patient, written by Christopher Victor Burgess. That is shortly we'll call as C.V. Burgess. Do you remember the story? There are many characters. Men 1 to 8 characters are there. Women 1 to 8 characters are there. Dentist, nurse, little boy, and small girl. These are the characters, right? And what they are doing, they are sitting, they are waiting for the dentist to see. Okay, so they are in front of the dentist room, they are waiting and they are talking each other. So in between, nurse is moving here and there. So one persons, what they are talking only we have seen in the previous lesson, right? So now let us move on to the next one. So till now we have seen about they are talking man 5 and man 1 is talking about the anesthesia should be given, right? So the gas means it is called anesthesia for the pain. They should not know the pain, so they will get the anesthesia. Okay, so about that they was talking. So now who is entering? Nurse is entering from the surgery. She walks across the stage and exits left. So one place to the other she is moving and she is going through that way. So till this we have seen. Now let us move on to the next paragraph. Can move. Man 4. I should not ask for gas or any of these drugs either. It is unnatural, I say. Give me the old-fashioned method. So now recent times only what is happening to keep anesthesia and treating the patients, right? So it is the technology has improved. Should not know about the sufferings. They used to have anesthesia. But as man 4 is telling, this is an unnatural way. It is not a natural one. So what? Give me the old-fashioned method. So old-fashioned, how you used to give? The same thing you give me, he is asking. And man 5, you can have them, I will have it without the pain. So you can have the old-fashioned way. So that what will happen? I will have without the pain. I will have the tooth pulling out without any pain. Woman 5, and you will love this one, dear. So woman 5 is telling about the same photograph, right? So woman 5 always talks about the photograph. So when they are talking about this pain and suffering, she is showing the photo and she is telling this photo you will love it. And woman 6, I am sure I will. So always the woman 6, what she is telling, whatever the woman 5 shows that everything she is enjoying, she is accepting for this what she is telling. So it is one of me riding a donkey along the sands. So woman 5, now what photograph she is showing. So you may have a lot of experience of taking photographs, right, in a different place, different with animals and many situations you may take. So now she is showing the photo of riding a donkey. So do you have any experience of riding a donkey? No, you will never go near to that, right? So it will kick out. So you will never move towards that. So she is showing the photograph of riding a donkey along the sands. Okay. So now woman 6, oh I say. So she is also accepting and she is enjoying the photo. Woman 5, isn't it a scream? It is a very scream means it is a very funny dear. I sat on it the wrong way round just for laugh. So woman 5 is saying this is a funny things I had. So what funny? So usually how they will be sitting, the straight forward they will sit. But woman 5 had wanted to have a lot of funny and the experience of taking a photograph. So what she is telling, she is turning back and she is sitting towards the turning around and she sits up. And now at this time, who is entering? Enter nurse left. Ferrying means carrying a large hammer. So hammer, whether any person will take the hammer in the hospital? No, hammer is not used in the hospital, right? Okay, so but what the nurse is doing, she is carrying from one place to the other place. She is carrying a hammer. She crosses the stage and goes into the surgery. So all the patients are waiting them, crossing them, and she is moving, carrying a hammer. So man sings, was that a hammer she was carrying? So he is asking whether it is a hammer. Hammer means what is that? Chutil, right? So whether she is carrying that hammer, he is asking with a doubt. Man 7, I have seen dentists use some cure tools. Cure tools means like little strange tools I have seen that dentist used. Man 6, well, if it was not a hammer, I should be attending an eye specialist and not a dentist. If that person carries is not a hammer means I have to check my eye because his eyesight is poor. He has seen like a hammer. So that is not a hammer means I have to check my eye. I should not come to the place of dentist. Where I should go? I should have gone to the eye specialist. Woman 5, I hope he is not going to use it. So woman 5 is telling that what he has taken he is not going to use it for that. Man 3, it is a peculiar thing to have in a surgery. So peculiar means it is a different things to have it in the place of surgery, right? So it is not in a normal place. The sound of hammering is heard from the surgery. The sound of hammering sound is hearing from the dentist room or from the surgery room. The sound is able to hear. Everyone looks at the surgery door and then at one another. So already we have seen the person nurse is carrying from one place to the other place. He was carrying the hammer. So everybody was having a doubt. But now what is happening? The sound itself they could hear. Woman 1, oh Joe, my poor Joe, oh what will I do? So woman 1 is the person who is that? Wife of Joe. So she is waiting outside and she is listening this all. So she is very much tense because Joe is sitting inside and he is having a pain. So very affectionately or very sadly she is calling his husband, oh Joe, my poor Joe, what is happening? What will you do there? Like that she is asking. Standing. Woman 2, I should not worry. The dentist probably knows what he is doing. So she is not a tensed person. Okay, so she is telling, yeah, I should not get worried because the dentists know what they are doing. So they are clear about their work. Woman 1, yes, but does Joe? Surely he is not hammering on poor Joe's tooth. So woman 1 is accepting that yeah, dentists know what they are doing. Anyway, what she is telling, but Joe is sitting inside the dentist room. So he is poor. He is poor of her because of the hammering. The doctor should not put the hammer on the Joe's tooth. Woman 2, now sit down and don't excite yourself. Don't excite means you will be tensed sometimes, no, like that. You don't get down, a tensed one. You sit down. I am sure Joe is quite alright. So woman 2 always, what is her one? Always making this woman 1 to sit down. So if some person is asking a doubt to the teachers or nearby person will be making the person to put it down, right? No, you don't ask. It is a very easy one. You sit like that, you will be pulling down, right? So like that work only woman 2 is often doing. Whenever woman 1 is get upping by hearing the sound of Joe, she will do make her to put her calm down. Woman 1 sits. So now woman 1 sits. There is more hammering from the surgery. Woman 1 is about to stand, but woman 2 restrains her. Restrains means making her to sit again and again. So whenever woman 1 is getting up by the hammering sound from the surgery room, woman 2 will be making her to sit. Woman 2, damn thou dear, do sit down quietly. Man 5, I don't like the sound of that. Man 5 also doesn't like the sound there. Man 4, I should not worry. These dentists know what they are doing, I hope. So man 4 again he is making himself calm down that I should not worry because dentists know what they are doing at the proper place. Again, nurse enters from the surgery and walks across the stage and out left. Everyone watches her in silence. So now again what she is doing, nurses is moving from one place to the other. So everyone what they are doing, they are watching her in a very silence because first time she carried hammer with her, right? So they are afraid of this sounds everything and they are watching very clearly about the nurse entering. Woman 7, she did not look very worried anyway. So by seeing the nurse itself, you will be telling that the patient is very good in condition or not. So now nurse is not worried much. So there is no any problem inside. Woman 8, no, it is the patient who worries. So it is not about the nurses to get worried because the patient is the sufferer. So patient only will be worried, not the nurse. Like that woman 8 is telling. Woman 7, I say let him worry. Worry is natural. It never did anyone any harm. So woman 7 is telling, Let them worry. Worry is a natural one, natural pain. So the pain what they are getting is a natural. It will be pain for all the persons. So I never did any harm to anyone. That pain is nothing is going to do for the person. Woman 1. I wish you would not talk like that with my poor Joe in the maybe writhing in agony. Agony means pain. Writhing means twisting the body from one side to the other is called writhing in. So when the person is getting, one person is getting very pain, everything, the other person should not tell that pain is common, pain is all the person has to bear the pain like that, the other person should not tell. So when one person is getting beat, you won't tell, right? Let the person get beat, you will never tell. Like that, the woman 1 is telling to the other one, you should not tell like this. Because who is suffering? Joe is suffering. Woman 1's husband is suffering there. Enter nurse left. She is carrying a large pair of pliers. So now again who is entering? Nurse is entering. First time nurse what she was carrying? She was carrying a hammer. Now what she is doing? She is carrying the pair of pliers. The pliers means what? That is used to carry things, tools, no, from the one place to the other they will be carrying and they will putting, no, like that is called the pliers. So she walks across the stage and into the surgery. Manford groans. So when she is moving there, again Manford's character what? She started to cry and everyone groans after him. So when you might have seen some music background sounds, right? So one person is laughing means background music is also like laughing, and one person is crying also background, everyone will be act like crying. So like that here also the Manford, really he is crying because of the pain. The other patients, everyone, they also is enacting him and their sounds also was there. Woman 1 watches in horror. So horror means woman 1, husband Joe is there. So she started to watch this all the things with the fear. She stands as the nurse exits into the surgery. So when the nurse is coming out of the surgery, suddenly she will stand up, okay, for asking what is happening there. Okay, now next one. Woman 1, no, I can't be true. They can't do this to Joe, not to my Joe. So woman 1, she's telling, no, they should not do this to my Joe. That is, my Joe is suffering inside. They have no rights to do to my husband. Woman 2 forces woman 1 back into her seat. So this again and again the same things is happening. Whenever woman 1 is climbing, woman 2 will make her to put down. Woman 2, Dad, don't upset yourself, dear. There is nothing to worry about. So you don't get upset because nothing is there to worry. Woman 1 starts weeping and sobbing. So woman 1, what she says, she started to cry. Sobbing means crying very louder. Again you will be you will be telling us. So like that she started to cry, sobbing. Man 3, a bit big, wasn't it? Man 4, nothing to what they used to in the olden days. I heard of a chap, that is, a chap means a boy. Once the roots of whose teeth were wrapped around his jawbone, he was 5 hours in the chair. So nothing to worry about, because I know about a boy. His root canal, that's tooth root, everything is damaged. Means they will be putting they will be wrapping that. No, so like that. I know a boy. So his 5 hours he was sitting in the chair for this all the things. So this will be happening. He says. Man 3. None the worse for it, I will bet. So nothing is going to be very worst there. The situation, everything will be proper. I will bet means I give you, I bet the chance. Okay. So nothing is going to happen there. The next one. There is a sudden screech of metal from the surgery. So now always in between they are talking. They could hear the sound from the surgery room, a screech sound, something in metal screeching sound, no, like that they could hear. Woman 1 gasps with horror, and gasp means that is her breathing inside and outside. It will happen with horror, no, like that is called gasps. And with horror, and is about to make a dash for the surgery door when she is dragged back by woman 2. So now she is moving in front near to the surgery room. She is moving, but the woman 2 is again she is pulling and putting in the chair. Man 4 groans loudly. So man 4, he is louder, he is crying. The small boy and the little girl at the table start a fight about a magazine they both won. So this moment, what is happening? The small boy and the small little girl, what they are doing? They are fighting for the magazine they wanted. So one magazine they have, and the two also they need the same one. So they are fighting each other. Woman 8 and woman 7 attempt to separate them. So woman 8 and woman 7, both also their mother, their parent, what they are doing? They are trying to separate the boy and the girl from the magazine. Through all this noise, woman 5 is still trying to show her photograph. So all things is happening, whatever is happening here, whatever fight is happening, whatever sound is happening, what is the character of woman 5? Again, she is showing the same photograph to the other one. Little girl, it is mine, it is mine. So the little girl is telling that magazine is hers. Small boy, no, it's mine, I saw it first. So the boy is telling, I only saw the magazine first, so it is mine. Woman 7, sit down, Dorothy. Sit down and be quiet. I will tell your daddy about this. Then there will be a trouble. Really, it is the last time I will bring you anywhere. So the mother usually will tell, no, don't behave rudely here. It is the last time I will be bringing you here. Again, I won't take you any outing, anything. So you behave properly, or I will tell to your daddy. She wants some. Little girl, see if I care. So she doesn't care for that. If you are telling to daddy also, it doesn't matter. So she says, I care. Woman sings, I wish some people would keep their children under control. So by hearing this, all the things, woman 6 is telling, all the persons, all the parents who have to keep their children under their control. And woman 7 will really, so woman 7 also is accepting that, yeah, we have to keep our children in our control. At last, the little girl and the small boy settle into their seats. They are both sulking. Sulking means very sad and silent. They become very silent because of this fight. Now they are sitting silent. Man 2, there should be a special waiting room for children. So man 2 feels that the children is sitting inside this place is a disturbance. So he feels that there should be a special waiting room for children. The metallic screech is heard again from the surgery. Fresh sobs from woman 1. So again, what is happening? Same sound from the surgery room. Again, the woman 1 started to cry because of the husband. Woman 1, I can't stand it. Oh, Joe, Joe, Joe. So again, she's crying. Joe, telling the name of the husband, Joe, Joe, Joe. Again, she's standing there. Man 4 groans. Man 4 again, he also is crying. Small boy, what was that noise, mummy? So he is asking, what is the noise there? Woman 8, don't ask awkward question, Maurice. So woman 8 is not allowing her asking the question. Unwanted question is called awkward questions. Man 7, I will tell you, little boy, that noise was a man having a tooth out. So the man 7 is explaining about that. You wanted to know that sound, what is that? That is the noise. A man is having a tooth out. That is the noise you could hear. That is how it is going to sound when you have yours out. Only much, much louder, because then it will be inside your head. So what will happen? Now you could hear the sound very louder. The same thing only will happen when you are going inside also. It is not little, much than this, much more sound than this you will be able to hear. And woman 6, what a thing to tell a small boy. So woman 6 is telling, whether you will be telling all these things to a small boy. Little boy, you cannot tell all these things. So when you are going also, you will be suffering like this. If you are telling to the small boy, he will never wanted to see the dentist. So he is telling, don't tell all these things to the small boy. So man 6, disgusting. So he is having a little sorrow for telling this. Man 7, it will do the lad good. Lad means small boy here. Bring them natural, I always say. So now again, man 7 already he says that you have to go in a natural way. So now he is telling, this is what I am telling, that if you are treating for the boy also, you have to have it in a natural way. Small boy, oh mummy, take me to the school, quick, take me to school. So now by hearing all these things, the small boy got afraid. He is telling that, you take me to school. Woman 8, take you to school? What on earth do you mean? So again, how can I take you to school? What do you mean like that? Woman 8 shouts out. Small boy, I haven't got toothache at all. I was only joking. I just wanted to get off school. Take me to school, mummy, please. So now usually the small kids, they will be saying a lie. I have stomach pain, I have tooth pain, I have headache. This all the things they will be telling to go to school. They will be afraid, right? So like that only she's telling that I really doesn't have toothache, but I told you because I don't wanted to go to my school. I wanted to get off from my school, so only I told you. So I don't take me to the dentist, he says. So by hearing this act of a small boy, everyone started to laugh. Woman 8, I will take you to school, all right. Woman 8 takes the small boy by the ear. She drags him out, and I will get the headmaster to give you a good thrashing. Thrashing means beat up. So he's telling that I will make you to go and tell to the headmasters that you have to give you a good beat up. Exit woman 8 and the small boy is yelling. So now the woman 8 and the small boy, they went away from this place. They are moving away from this place, and the small boy is crying because he is going to get beat from the school headmaster, right? He is going to get a thrash from the master. So man 5, a little discipline, that's what he needs. So man 5 always he is explaining about the discipline, right? So he is telling he wants the little discipline around, that's all. What woman 5 is still showing her photographs. So this all the things is happening, going on, they are talking and everything. Whatever happens, woman 5, what she is doing, she is talking about her photographs only. Woman 5, this one should make quite an impression on you, dear. So she is telling to the other one, this photograph will make you very happy by seeing this. It will be impressing you. There is a loud hammering from the surgery. So again from the surgery room, a loud hammering sounds they could hear. Woman 6, yes, it does. So by hearing that, she is telling yes. Enter nurse from the surgery. So now from the surgery room, nurse is coming. Dentist voice off. Do hurry, nurse, or we will never get this thing shift up. So make it faster. The doctor is telling, do hurry, make it fast. Otherwise, we will never get like this shift chance up. And nurse walks across the stage and off left from one place to the other. Nurse is walking. Man 6, well, really, I don't think I can wait. So man 6 is waiting there, and he could not wait there still more. Standing. Man 5, neither can I will be very late for work. So again he came, took permission and came to this place, and now as the time goes on, he could not wait for that. He is telling that anyway I am very late for the job. Standing. Exit man 5 and man 6. So now by hearing this, they are late, no? So they wanted to go from this place. Man 5 and man 6 both they went away from this place. Woman 6, but surely they can't really be using those tools to take out a tooth. So woman 6 could not bear at all that hammering and pliers and all they are using for taking the tooth. This is not at all believable. Woman 4, you heard what the man said. Woman 6, and those men have gone too. So with something that man they was talking, that man also they went away from this place. Man 7, cowards, every one of them, they can't take it. So they are all cowards. Cowards means coli, right? So everyone is very afraid of the sounds, everything. So they have gone away. Little girl, Mummy, I was only joking about my toothache too. I haven't really got one. I was only trying to get off school. So little girl also what she's telling, she is also telling, I was just joking about my toothache. I don't have any pain in my tooth. I haven't got any pain in my tooth. I was only trying to get off school. So she also wanted to escape from the school. So only she said that she is having a pain in her tooth. Woman 7, nonsense Dorothy. You know your tooth is as black as a kitchen range. You have only trying to get out of it. So she's scolding Dorothy and she's telling, your tooth, what it color? It is like a kitchen range. Kitchen, how dirty it will be that like only your tooth also it is that. So what is happening? You are trying to escape from this situation. So only you are telling lie. The little girl breaks into a howl. Howl means making a sound. Man 2, I can't stand howling children, I am off. So man 2 also he is telling, in this situation, that is a howling place, I cannot sit. So I also wanted to go away. Standing. Man 3, and I can't stand them either, I am coming with you. So man 3 also what he is telling, he cannot stand there, so he is trying to escape from that place. So now the remaining paragraphs we will see in the next class. I hope you have understood this part 2. So in the part 3 we will complete the lesson. Okay, thank you.